about how they're going to set themselves up. So more of a retake play. FNX towards jungle, Fallen in connector, and here comes the A execute now. Flashbangs will be coming over momentarily, and the bomb will be coming out of Palace.
Dennis inside of the site already. No one there. They've gone passive to try and cover off middle. It's Fallen with an AWP up close, though. That does get Nico jumping across with that Deagle, trying to bait out and get information. You can't fool Fallen. Dennis, though, still on the site. They're going to go for the boost above, and that makes it perfect because they find Chris J far away on an angle trying to get that bomb down. He was successful, but it limits them in the post plant. Thankfully, Dennis has gone back to grab the AK. Taco on the flank, found by Speedy. So this is actually starting to turn once more and work out in favor. Oh, I was going to say Mouse Sports, but Fallen through the wall, gets one at Shadow. A brilliant play, finds Next as well. He's on for a 4K if he can find Speedy because he's already had huge impact. And he's got him lined up, he's got him limited, he's forced him away from this bomb, and the defuse is going to come in.
My word.
Arkelov looked like he was considering running toward Checker for cover, but the Molotov comes out. He still manages to hit Threat in the open despite having a terribly off angle. And a Molotov behind him, and he had nowhere to cover, but Get Right finds him instead. It's Shara, re-entrance, and Freiburg thankfully turns back to find him, because that could have been awkward. And a good position from Get Right. Post-plant goes immediately through CT spawn and cuts off before they can arrive on the retake to catch World Edit. It's Bondic and Blade. They need to find an opening fast in this situation. They both do have kits, but a good flash out. Bondic's going to get delayed even further, and with the double op purchase and both ops down, do they elect to save this? Blade's going to go. He finds Freiburg. Immediately, Blade's got exist as well, and now it's Get Right. 1 versus 1, but it was a 1 versus 2. He's going to close it out. There's the clutch from Get Right. His statistics in those situations.
Or they have to use grenades to get him out of there, but they can't just ignore rain anymore.
Well, this is interesting. They're finally going to go towards that B site, Liquid, but they decided to do it on an eco, and they're Simple with the dig. He hits Fox to start. Jacob with the double spray, making a triple. Simple's helping him out as well. Jacob just can't be stopped. Finally, Adren will lay him low, but the damage is done. Huge spray from Jacob to start things off.
Oh, that was a nice tap from Adren, who's actually got some decent kills in the last couple of rounds here. Still a 1-on-2, but if ever there was a time for Jacob to wake up, that definitely is. But Adren coming into it, getting one more kill, now a triple. One more for the quad and the huge upset round here. If Liquid win this, it's going to be a big step forward to taking this map away from FaZe. And Michael, he's a bit weary right now. There's so much time, this is the problem. If Adren walks away, then it's just a guessing game from Michael Ellis' point of view.
There's so many mind games because he can still wrap around through mid if he wants, get through vents, try and come back onto that B site. He's waiting to see if Michael Ellis is thinking the same thing right now. This is all about, who's going to take that first step, who's going to be able to outthink their opponent. And Adren right now, he's trying to check in mid to make sure that Michael wasn't trying to go for a fast one, try to rotate around through. And now this opens it up. This opens it up here for Adren to actually make it towards that A site.
See, the question is, all right, so Adren is going to he's going to stick with his gut here and his intuition and just go for it. When you spend this long making a rotation, you could definitely end up second-guessing yourself and thinking, wait a minute, maybe he already knows that I'm doing this and I'll have to try something else. But great call right now for Adren. I've got to say, it's a triple kill. It's going to be a bomb plant as well. He plants out in the open. How did he plant far enough out in the open that Michael Ellis can't stay covered? I'm wondering. It doesn't look like it's all the way in the corner, which just scares me a little bit here. Yeah. But he does also have a Molotov, and Michael has a kit, so you've got to think about the timing here. If Michael Ellis starts defusing, then Adren can't just count on the Molotov. He has to go and shoot him as well, otherwise there won't be enough time, or there will be enough time for the defuse anyway. Michael trying to see if he can get in. He's got no grenades, and it is all the way in the corner, so yeah, this is just an open plant. Michael taps it once. Adren going to go for the peek once, and he sees that he's not being defused anymore. He goes down, a quad kill and a clutch. Adren with a massive round here for Team Liquid.
Fallen watching top middle, has all 4 of his teammates crawling like worms in the underground right now. So full mid pressure, boost as well. Chris J, I'm afraid you're going to have company. Thankfully, it does turn back on the entrance of the flash, but not enough to take down Fur, who walks through the smoke, and the Glock gets the kill. But look at Speedy. Good position, good rotation back in from Catwalk because he was waiting close by. That gets a kill and decent damage as well, but he himself has gone low. With the Tech 9 of Taco watching back in that direction, you would have thought that did it, but a kneecap shot puts him on 3 HP. And it's Dennis to rotate. They've gotten into the A site. They have the bomb with them. They don't have much utility. One flash, and that's gone. Taco never even got to dispense that. So a great shot from Nico. I was going to say they're going to get shut down, but look at Nico. There's no way the bomb plant even comes in. Dennis gets the last kill, but Nico with 3 incredible shots from the connector.
Yeah, the team cap.
The AK looking over towards the B bomb site, trying to find out what's going on there, slowly moving. He's got the range advantage with that if people try and poke in through the door. Meanwhile, JDM is over towards A, where there's a 4-man stack from Envy. Going to be jumping around the corners, trying to avoid being headshot with that MAC-10, trying to spam people with a hail of bullets. There's a nice stack there from Kenny and Devil. That's going to do the job. That may speed things up from CLG over towards B bomb site. They've pretty much got control of all the choke points in that direction now. As you see Apex coming close, going to try and jump into the drop zone, but Cutler's there to greet him with open arms. Rather than a Hawk, he may want to be a Vulture, picking the dead bodies of these players. There goes two. Oh, he's just making money now. He's rolling in cash.
Just one after another. That's
He's that guy, Huel from Baking Brad.
Let's see if he can work wonders with it. Threat this time. Not necessarily pushing into middle, but getting up close and personal. Freiburg gets one on Shara. Again, starting things off well for NIP. And this Molotov, oh, did that miss? It did. It landed, I think, just on the air conditioning vent that's above, and that's going to give Threat some position in that corner, so that now could be overlooked. A small detail that can make a massive difference. Pop flash, get right. Buys him more time. CZ75, that range is extremely viable, but it's not going to work out in his favor. It is still going to be Blade that goes down, and Freiburg overcommits on the wide peak. Threat's come back around. He's managed at least one. Can he deny the bomb plant? That would be more impressive, and he does. And he's going to close it as well as Markelov immediately falls at quad.
Threat's been very quiet this game now by 3 massive kills as well and denies the bomb.
Into 2, and we've got the 16th round coming up. Splice obviously very, very far behind. Let's see if they can make an impact on this round. They've got the attack here coming in, and Davey with a beautiful shot to take down Flusher. That's a nice start here, zoning out and almost killing Dennis as well. And Davey really sort of proving himself to be a sort of take matters. Oh, he gets that shot. Dennis trying to escape back into the back holes there, but not going to be making it work. And now 5 versus 3. A lot of initiative being shown by Davey here.
And just a single individual play.
Yeah.
Just stepping up. And again, he had one round basically in the last half where he was able to just be the hero. And this round, again, we're seeing it here in the pistol. Davey going ham. Quad kill. Arya's going to get the ace, and that's only because Davey wasn't around.